High school sports action from the... It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
It's a classic battle of East Hamilton and West Hamilton tonight as we write another chapter of the storied hardwood rivalry this evening east of the capital of the Garden State. Hi, hello, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of Mercer County Boys Basketball live on the WBCB Sports Network. A pleasant good evening to everyone tuning in to tonight's coverage of CBC Boys Basketball as we welcome you inside the gymnasium of Steinert High School here in Hamilton Township, New Jersey. Joined alongside Gus the Bus Barber, my name is Trey Wright as we bring you live coverage of the Steinert Spartans taking on the Hamilton West Hornets. Before we get into tonight's action, I would like to thank all of our sponsors here for the WBCB Sports Network, including Kessel Dermatology, the Capital Health System, Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, New Jersey Education Association, Soul Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Trentonia, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, D. Lorenzo's Pizza, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Haldeman Ford, Hamilton Township Education Association, the Trenton Thunder, and the Hyundai of Trenton, and Mako in Ewing. Gus, tonight's contest between the Spartans and the Hornets is a little bit of a struggle bus here between both of these teams as Steinert comes into tonight with a record of 2-10 and Hamilton West coming in with a record of 3-9. Both these teams are looking to gain ground in a very contested Valley division, but both these teams looking at each other coming into tonight looking, hey, you're about struggling about the same level as us. Let's try and get a W against you guys.
Yeah, one of these teams is trying to get back on track and get a get-right game, and what better than two teams going at it, because, you know, one of these teams is going to win, it's going to get feeling good, and it's going to get a rhythm. So hopefully we get a good game tonight and get two slumping teams that really put on a performance.
Should be a contested one here tonight. A lot of close games, and I know Steinert is really looking to get back in the saddle here. They're coming off a 5-game road trip, and they're looking for a little bit of consistency for the Spartans team, coached by third-year coach Paul Catano. They're 2-3 in their last 5 games played, and those wins coming out of conference. So win against South Hunterdon on the road and then East Brunswick on Saturday. But those other 3 games in that 5-game stretch, they have been both against CVC opponents with a loss against Robbinsville and both West Windsor-Plainsboro North and South schools. So like you said, this is a get-right game for both teams, especially for the Spartans. And then on the other side of the hardwood for the Hornets, they are currently on a 3-game losing streak, so they definitely need this as a get-right game for the Hornets program. But they're in the last game of a 5-game road trip, as you know. It's very hard to win on the road, especially in an environment like this. The ace up the Hornets' sleeve, however, they have beaten the Spartans in their last 5 times faced, including an earlier contest this year on December 30th, a 56-41 win for the Hornets.
Yeah, tough situation for them, like you said, on the end of a road trip, but they have, it seems like, the Spartans' numbers. So you're in a tough spot, but you have a good matchup. So let's see which one is more of a deciding factor tonight, the tough spot or the matchup that it prevails into your success.
And a couple of players to watch out for either side, beginning with the Spartans. You got to go with number 2, Thomas Ditta. Leads the Spartans in scoring, assists, and steals. Chase Whitman and Christian Guadiaro, they lead the team in rebounds and assists as well. And you look on the other side for Hamilton West, they've got a couple of guys that they're a really depth-based team over in Hamilton West, but a couple of guys to watch out for them. Norion Martinez, Kenyon Tucker, and a couple other players here for Hamilton West as well, including number 20, the sophomore forward of Luke Radoslavich, leading the Hornets in rebounds. We got about a minute 10 to go here before we get things underway for the national anthem and starting lineups. But since 1899, proud to be a part of the greater Hamilton Township community is Soul Funeral Home. Soul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they needed it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at solfuneralhomes.com. That's solfuneralhomes.com. Sol Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor tonight's game and hopes you enjoy it. When we return, we'll get you tonight's starting lineups, and we'll be underway for tonight's game between the Hamilton West Hornets and the Steinert Spartans, live from Steinert High School on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
It is a packed house at the corner of Yardville and Klockner as we get set for tonight's contest between the Steinert Spartans and the Hamilton West Hornets, and we're not going to waste any time getting into the action. The starting five for the Hornets. Going to be going with Norian Martinez, Keon Tucker, and the 5 of Nike Bradshaw, with the 11 of Desir Williams, the 20 of Luke Radoslavich, making up the starting 5, and we already got 4 seconds off the clock as we're underway. Actually going to redo the tip-off here between Radoslavich and Radoslavich. Will win it for a brief moment, but we're underway here. The starting 5 for the Spartans is as follows: the 2 of Tommy Dida, the 3 of Chase Whitman, the 21 of Christian Gallardo, the 23 of Frankie Mazzella, and the 30 of Michael Shanklin. Steinert with early possession, just about 30 seconds into the first quarter. Dida has got it over at the far side, trying to drive in himself, but he lost possession of it. It's going to remain in the possession of the Spartans, and some early offense here from a Steinert team that's trying to beat West for the first time in 5 attempts.
And a good job finding a lane and just attacking there, just trying to get to the hole and make it easy for himself.
Whitman waiting to inbound it. And he's going to be dogged down with a violation And this will be in possession of Hamilton West. And again, the first touch of the rock here for the Hornets will be Dysere Williams. 9 games played on the season for the sophomore 6'3" forward. And he will take it the other direction here. Gets it over to Keon Tucker for a brief moment and gets it back over to Williams. Williams with an option, back over to Bradshaw, back to Williams, back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw and Williams were playing catch with it, and we'll finally find Martinez. Martinez with a shot from the outside, and he is green as grass. How about that? A three-pointer from the parking lot to get things underway. So looking to counter are the Spartans. Trying to counter, Michael Shanklin leads the Spartans in three-pointers. That one will dribble out of bounds.
Looked like it kicked off somebody's foot. Must have been his own foot there.
Shanklin to inbound it over at the far side of the hardwood. Steinert in green with white lettering. Hamilton West in white with orange and black lettering. Shanklin waiting for an option. Top of the key back over to the 21 of Gallardo. Gallardo quickly able to get it back over to Whitman. Whitman looking for a lane. Getting it back over. That's to the 23 of Mazzella. Frankie Mazzella will get it back over to Tommy Ditta, and Ditta trying to call out some reinforcements here. We'll get it back to the 21 of Gallardo. Gallardo back to Ditta. 6:19 to go, and looking for their first points on the Spartans. A shot from long range just off of the mark for the 23 of Frankie Mazzella, and here come the Hornets. Now it's Keon Tucker directing traffic as he'll go to the far side of the hardwood. Plays it back over to Williams. Make that the 5 of Bradshaw. Bradshaw looking for a layup, no good. Rebound coming back over. And it'll be, looks to be a shooting foul going against Steiner. No, it'll be going against Hamilton West, so this will be coming back the other way. 3-0 with 5:47 to go in the first quarter. Haven't missed anything but a three-pointer from Nakeem Bradshaw. Gallardo had it and lost it for a brief moment. And this will remain in possession of Steinert here. So Norian Martinez will gain a foul. Not on a shot attempt, so Steinert will not get any free throws. Whitman from the point, trying to send one through, is just off the back of the rim. Whitman is able to collect his own rebound, looking for a three on the other side. Off of the rim once again. That was Shanklin, who was no good.
Yeah, opportunities there for the Spartans, just couldn't be able to finish.
Martinez now will go to the top end of the point here. Still, it's only 3-0 in favor of Hamilton West. Trying to extend that lead is Radoslovic. Radoslovic trying to get it back over to Martinez. From the corner on the other side, that one's off of the backboard from Tucker. Now here comes Ditta on the other way, trying to look for the layup, and that's partially blocked by Bradshaw. And neither team, aside from the Hornets, have been able to find anything, and not a whole lot of layups. Just that one deep shot from the parking lot from Bradshaw has made it a 3-0 contest here. Approaching the halfway point. Wide open from the top of the key, but off the back of the rim for Shanklin once again. And that corner shot from the other way will be drained down by Frankie Mazzella to put the Steinert Spartans on the board.
Yeah, first points of the day for Steinert. Probably feels good just to get some points.
So now it's the Hornets' turn on the other side. Martinez at the near side. Still waiting for a lane, trying to play it back over to Radoslovic. Radoslovic back on the other wing. It's played back over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw turning around, trying to power his way through. Top of the point on the other side for Martinez, and he drains it home. So another three-pointer, this time going to Norian Martinez. A couple of three-pointers for the Hornets will put them back up. It's now a 4-point game right at the midway point of the first quarter. Shot from the outside wing off of the backboard, no dice from Gallardo. Coming back on the other way once again is Martinez. Martinez trying to play it up, and he's fouled. So Christian Gallardo will commit the foul and go into the charity stripe will be Desir Williams. 2 for 2 so far this season from the free throw line. We'll see if 3 is a magic number to extend this lead to 5. Williams on his first shot, and in and out there, so the broadcaster's jinx will strike automatically.
Way to go, Trey.
Williams will get his second shot here. Sophomore 6'3" forward. 31 points on the season so far for Desir Williams. And his second shot is money right through the net to make it a 5-point game. 7-2 your score, 3:43 to go in quarter number 1. Trying to play once again is Whitman from the point. Plays it back over to Dida. Dida at the right wing. Right in front of Ava Fife, our videographer here this evening, trying to play it up was Gallardo. It bounces around a couple of moments, and West has got it. Back on the other way, looking for a layup. Stops, pops, and is able to bank it home. Keon Tucker had to put on the brakes there a little bit, but he was able to make it in the basket, and now it's 7-2. It's a 7-point lead, I should say. It's 9-2. So now Steinert trying to play it fast and loose on the other way, and it's a 3-on-1 for West. Bradshaw trying to play it back over. Bradshaw off the box, and he's able to bank it home.
Nice ball movement there, and good job of finding the open man and not trying to force something.
On an 8-0 run are the Hornets, and calling the timeout will be Paul Catano. And Hamilton West has come out to play here absolutely tonight. Bradshaw already halfway home to being double digits on the evening with 5 points, one of them coming from a three-pointer. But plenty of action so far in the opening half of this first quarter, and don't forget, if you miss any of tonight's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Tonight's game is brought to you as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. Mercer County Prosecutor Janetta Mabry wishes everyone a happy, healthy, and safe new year. To find out more about programs and services offered by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, such as Arrive Together, Operation Helping Hand, and the Blue Envelope Program, visit us at mercercountyprosecutor.com. 8-0 run for Hamilton West right now. They lead 11-2 with this timeout expiring. 2:51 to go in quarter number 1, and certainly looks like a Hamilton West team that has beaten this Spartans team a lot over these last couple of years, Gus.
Yeah, it's giving them some fritz and not looking like they have an answer right now.
Dida will bring it in from the backcourt. Will play it back up to Gallardo. Back over to Dida, who's trying to spin away from a crashing Tucker. Dida still at the half-court line, waiting for an option. He's got Whitman on the other wing, but he'll keep it. We'll play it back to Gallardo. Gallardo will get it back over to Shanklin. Shanklin back to Gallardo, who's looking for a layup. Partially blocked, but it's in. So Christian Gallardo will get on the scoreboard for the 6'4" sophomore forward, and Steiner is able to end that run at 8 points, and they still trail by 7. Free ball, and it's put back in, so immediately responding in kind are the Hornets. (13-4), 9-point lead. 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Whitman trying to draw for a screen, but it's back to Dida over at the point. Dida still waiting for a lane. Nearly created one there by the 21 of Gallardo. Dida still with the rock, gets it back over. Shanklin. Cover there, it's back and it's loose right at the half court, and it's going to be a half court violation going against Steinert. And that was a call that you've got to take there if you're Steinert. As Luke Radoslevich would have been off to the races all alone if Gallardo didn't take that ball away. Past the half court line, it's back over to the Hornets. Martinez finds Bradshaw. Bradshaw, 5 points on the night. Player went loose. So 23 of Mazzella, who went crashing into the hardwood. And getting the foul will be Hamilton West. It was Mazzella who crashed into the padding, I should say.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't call a jump ball there.
Coming onto the court, Nico Finiello. Finiello, I should say, as Finiello immediately making his presence known, gets it back over to Gallardo. Finiello right in front of us. Puck nearly stolen there by Radoslavich. Radoslavich fighting for it, and it's going to be called jump ball as Radoslavich was trying to fight fervorously there with Shankling. And there'll be discussion who's got possession. It's going to be Hamilton West. Who's got possession will gain possession off of that jump ball, and resetting for their own side will be Tucker. Carell Miller will jump in here. He will replace Keon Tucker. And Miller, he's definitely big boy shooter, leads the Hornets in free three-pointers on the season with 24 three-point shots. Under a minute to go in quarter number 1. 13-4, the lead has remained about a stagnated 9-point lead ever since that 8-0 run here for Hamilton West. Top of the key for Martinez. Playing it over. Trying to get it there as Bradshaw through traffic was going for the layup. Rebound comes over to Radoslavich, and he's able to get the and one. So put Luke Radoslavich on the scoreboard. He's able to make it a 15-4 contest. Hamilton West's largest scorer of the evening, Gus.
Yeah, they're really feeling themselves, and they're really starting to put a deficit here for Steinert. And if they don't do anything, have an answer soon, this game could get over really quickly.
Steinert starts from the rear end as Radoslavich was able to drain a point. Finiello replacing Dida on the hardwood. Trying to find an option over on the other side. He's covered there by Radoslavich, and actually Dida will remain on the hardwood, I should say. Dida now swap spots with Finiello. Dida now trying to crash, takes a little bit of a jump shot, airballed and collected by Martinez, and that will do it for the opening quarter. 16-4 after 8 minutes of play, and Hamilton West opening things up to a 12-point lead going into the second quarter, and it was certainly all Hornets in that opening quarter, Gus.
Yeah, it was no answer for the Spartans here for the Hornets. It was a really Hornet attack there. Get it, a little cliche joke. You get it.
Well, the Spartans were certainly stung in that first quarter. And a lot of depth scoring all around. With Mackay Bradshaw leading the brigade for Hamilton West with 5 points in that opening quarter of play. Coming to Hamilton Township, the original DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza. Third-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo brings back the family recipes his great-grandfather created in 1938 when they started their tomato pie. Soon to open at 147 Sloan Avenue in Hamilton Township, you'll be able to enjoy Tyler DiLorenzo's iconic tomato pie along with their other tasty soups, sandwiches, and other traditional family delicacies. If you want to enjoy them now, visit their Levittown location in the Vermilion Square Shopping Center, 8919 New Falls Road, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. And look out for our new location opening soon at 147 Sloan Avenue in Hamilton Township. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza is also proud to support our local high school students on and off the court and wishes them the best of luck. So Steinert will start with the ball in quarter number 2. 16-4 your score after 1. With Hamilton West right now putting a drubbing on the Spartans. West trying to aim that 3-game losing skid. And just not able to get anything from outside of the paint has been Steinert. They've only gotten a couple of chances so far in this game. Have only been able to get a pair. Looking for a 3-ball on the other way. It's green as grass for Martinez. He drains it home.
Good shooting night here for the Hamilton West Hornets.
19-4, and the Hornets continue to put the pressure on Steinert, who's just trying to end things here. They ended the run when it was 8-0, and just continuing to have their cake and eat it too hard, the Hornets. This will be a foul It'll be going against Hamilton West. Norian Martinez will get his second foul of the game, first of the quarter, and this will reset things here for Steinert. Shanklin at the near side. Plays it back over to Dida. Dida trying to get it over to the 24 of Morris Carba checking in. Carba waiting for an option, back to Dida at the point. Dida driving through traffic, gets around a couple of Hornets, trying to take it himself, trying to play it back over to Ryan Cromwell, and off to the races on the other way is Tucker trying to play it back to Radoslovic. Radoslovic banks it over. Trying to bang it home was the 11 of Dizer Williams, but he's not able to get anything on it. He's able to draw a foul, however, going against the 4 of Ryan Cromwell, and going back to the paint will be Williams. And Williams will make the shot. And checking in here for Steinert will be Frankie Mazzella, who will come back in here. Same thing with Keon Tucker. You want to talk about a statement right now here for Hamilton West, as draining the second free throw to go 2 for 2 was Williams, 21-4. We said in the pregame show that this was going to be a little bit closer of a game than this. Well, right now, absolute drudging against Steinert. This pops out of the end wall. Clock continuing to wind down, 6:15. Now the clock will be stopped as trying to re-inbound it will be Steinert. Long feed back into the backcourt here for Dida. As Tommy Dida looks to just try and mount anything. 3 ball from outside of the paint. That's off of the rim. Radoslovic will cover it up. Playing it back over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, long shot to Williams. Williams off of the box. It's not out. He gets the second chance, and he's able to drain it home.
Tough basket.
Dizer Williams continuing to show his pressure here. Checking back in, Morris Carba for Dizer Williams, 6'3" sophomore forward. He's going to be on this Hamilton West team for a long while. Again, this is a West team. You look at their last couple of games, they've certainly gone through the doldrums. They've lost 4 of their last 5. Their only win of their last 5, a 45-39 win over the Princeton Day School. But they played Ewing on Thursday. They were at Lawrence on January 13th. Carba trying to wait for an option, gets it back over to Dida. Dida back on top of the Steinert logo, 5:35 to go in the half. That shot's blocked by Radoslovic, and here comes Radoslovic. Back on the other way, cross-wing pass on a 2-on-1, plays it to Tucker. Tucker back to Radoslovic, he's going for the corner 3, he drains it. Straight out of double dribble, and Luke Radoslovic continuing to put the pressure on. It is now a 22-point lead for Steinert, or rather Hamilton West, and the Steinert crowd is stunned right now. 5 to go in the half. It was 13-2 when the run was ended on the 8-0 run. And now a 13-0 run on the way, and not able to get anything on the rebound there was Mazzella. Back the other way, stopping and popping, trying to end the 13-0 run where the Spartans, and a rebound will come back over to Dida. Dida with a block from Radoslovic will continue in possession of the Spartans, and a timeout will be called here by Hamilton West as they try to get their ducks in line. Trying to continue this 13-0 run here, 26-4.
Man, oh man.
While celebrating 50 years of business, supporting your community, Haldeman Ford on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all: new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready vehicles. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles, and Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. And tonight's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Well, the Spartans are certainly getting an education from the Hamilton West Hornets right now on a 13-0 run for West, 26-4 to the score with 4:40 to go in the second quarter. I don't know if drubbing is really a great way to describe this lopsided matchup so far. Steinert, no points in the second quarter just yet. They've had a couple of chances, causing West to take a timeout. But immediately he'll be taken back here by Nakai Bradshaw, and Bradshaw across the half-court line, playing it back over to Radoslavich, and he'll drain the milk money. Make it a 15-0 run. And it's not bleeding anymore. It is just a dripping gunshot wound right now, Gus.
Yeah, West just having their way with the Steinert Spartans team. Feels like Spartans the last couple possessions, it turned it over. That feels like the first shot in a while.
Not able to get anything there was the 30 of Shanklin, and he is going to go the foul against Luke Radoslavich. Radoslavich, who has been a fixture on the baseball team for Hamilton West as a relief pitcher. We'll likely see him in the spring along with Dan Tazi, not in the lineup tonight for West. But those two will be back on the baseball diamond. A couple of baseball players from Steinert as well. That, of course, is then and this is now. And right now, Nakai Bradshaw trying to shoot it back over for Radoslavich. It's off of the bottom of the basket, and he's not able to get a layup. Just trying to end this run here at 15 are the Spartans, and coming back over with it is Shanklin. Shanklin gets it back over to Gallardo. Gallardo, top of the zone for Dida, and he's going to get hit up high. And it's a foul. Foul was on the floor, so not able to go to the charity stripe would be the Spartans, and that would put the charity and charity stripe back on the other way, and a looping pass is going to be blown down. Shanklin inbound it. Bradshaw as the first defender. Shanklin trying to play it to a friendly Steinert player. All the way to Dida. Dida able to keep it away from Tucker, and Dida lost the ball. Just nearly got it back over and will be blown dead here. Keon Tucker will gain his second foul. Both teams even at 3 fouls apiece in this second quarter, 3:16 to go. Mason Corby now checks in. Corby now directing traffic, bounces over to Gallardo. Gallardo, his pass intercepted there by Tucker, and here's Tucker off to the races. Right off of the Tim Duncan box, banks at home, 17. Now just continues to get more and more distance between these two teams. Gallardo back over to Corby. It's in and out. And Steinert cannot buy a basket right now. Bradshaw on the other way. Corner three on the opposite side of Miller. He drains it. And Cateno is going to say enough of this and calls another timeout. 20-0 the run right now. And this has just become not what you want here for this Steinert team. 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick pause here. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all, new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center, Haldeman Ford. Here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. 2:30 and counting to go in the half. Steinert trailing Hamilton West 33-4. Corby at the top of the key, back to the left wing, shooting, trying to end it, but it's in and out once again. It's a chance there from Mazzella. It seems like that this basket has been a little bit cursed here. But it looks like finally going to the charity stripe will be the Spartans, and it's going to be Gallardo who got fouled on the shot. Gallardo on his first attempt will drain it, and the run ends at 20 to make it 33-5. Wholesale changes for either side's bench. It's coming back on will be Nico Finiello. 33-5 with 2:11 to go in the half. And this time it's off of the back end of the rim. And we'll get another foul, this time going against Steinert here with 2:08 to go. So Finiello will get that foul. And resetting from their own side will be Hamilton West with Bradshaw and Martinez. Bradshaw to start things off, gets it back over to Martinez, and then will come in here. Past center court in the timing line. Martinez slowing up, sticks high in the air, 2 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Plays it back over to Williams. Williams gets it over to his brother of Quazier. Quazier Williams. Waiting for another option. His brother is pinned up a little bit, finally gets it over to his brother who's screened. And this time, we're gonna get another foul. Twin brothers of Quazier and Dizier Williams. Both of them sophomores. Quazier 5'11" and Dizier 6'3". And Dizier will go to the charity stripe with 101 seconds to go in the half. Williams on his first free throw attempt, and he'll drain it in off of both ends of the rim. Only missed one free throw so far here. 5 for 6 from the stripe. The Steinert cheerleaders just trying to get things back going here as Williams will take his second shot. Hits it off the back end of the rim. And substitutions will come on here as Radoslavich will swap off with Williams. "100 seconds to go in the second quarter. Shanklin will play it back over to Feniello. Shot from all the way outside. Rebound comes back over, and it's taken away by Quazier Williams. Williams hauled down. It's a free ball on the other side. It's stolen there by Guadarno. Feniello stole it there for a brief moment. Now here's Corby. Gets it back in. Ball nearly intercepted. It's on the floor, and it'll be a jump ball. Hamilton West will get the jump ball back, and he'll hold on to the possession with it with 70 to go. Miller will come in. Quazier Williams will come off. Bradshaw to reset, gets it back over to Martinez. Over at the far side, 65 to go in the second quarter. Steinert looking for a lot of halftime adjustments going into halftime here in a couple of brief moments. Currently trailing by 30, nearly 32 there. Radoslavich will collect the rebound, no dice on the other way. I tell you what, Hamilton West has done a fantastic job on those second and third chance opportunities. They have been able to clean up quite a few chances on those. Looking for a rebound, it comes home, back on the other way, and draining it home will be Gallardo. So a huge rebound to cut the deficit to 27. 28, excuse me. 20 to go in the second half. Looking for it is Martinez. Martinez trying to spin around Whitman. 13 to go in the second half. Martinez driving up the lane, screened, and another fight for the ball, and a foul is called. Khalil Hardwick is the offending player for the Hornets with 8.4 to go, and back to the line will be Steinert. Spartans have only been able to hit just a handful of points here. Only 6 of their 7 points have come outside of the stripe. And making a wholesale change will be Brandon Johnson, who I don't think Brandon Johnson will be making a whole lot of adjustments in this halftime, Gus. This is about peak efficiency, the best ball we have seen from Hamilton West all season long, right now up by 28.
Yeah, his message at halftime is just keep doing what you guys doing.
5 to go in the second quarter. Looking for a little bit more is Bradshaw. Bradshaw on the other way. Looking for a corner 3 to end it. Just off the backside of the rim. A drive from Tucker, but it's not going to matter. 35-7, a 28-point advantage for Hamilton West. And they've certainly got a good chance of winning this contest, Gus, going into halftime. And, man, what do you even do if you're Steinert?
Yeah, you just got to clear off the drawing board and reattempt whatever you were doing, because what you were doing in the first half clearly was not working. And for Hamilton West, just, yeah, do everything that you just did, just keep it up the second half. It's been a great effort by them.
It certainly has. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And 2026 is here, and just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder baseball, big league futures, major league fun. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. Mercer County Prosecutor Janetta Mabry wishes everyone a happy, healthy, and safe new year. To find out more about programs and services offered by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, such as Arrive Together, Operation Helping Hand, and the Blue Envelope Program, visit us at www.mercercountyprosecutor.com. When we return after halftime, big second half coming up here with Hamilton West having their way with the Steinert Spartans 35-7 after 16. We'll be back here in just a couple of moments on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hello, my name's Jeff Martin. I'm the proud mayor of Hamilton Township. I'm here today at halftime to talk to you about our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and how we need your help to clear the shelter. Right now, we have dogs, we have cats, but we are over our capacity at the shelter, and we need your help to help these animals find their forever home and join a loving family. There are a variety of ways that you can help. Obviously, the biggest is adopting. So whether you're looking for a big or small dog, a young or old cat, families need if you can't right now, consider fostering. Opportunity.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. $14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
And we are back here at the Steinert High School Gymnasium, bringing you coverage for the second half of tonight's contest between the Hamilton West Hornets and the Steinert Spartans, live from Mercer County Boys Basketball here on the WBCB Sports Network. Trey Wright and Gus Barber on the call. And before we'll get things underway for half number 2, we'll take a look at some more sponsors here for tonight. And over 1,400 Terra-free cars ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Hyundai Kona, Palisade, Tucson, Santa Fe, Elantras, all priced for immediate sale. No one has the selection or the special pricing that Hyundai of Trenton has. Over 1,400 Terra-free cars. That's right, 1,400 Terra-free cars. If you are ever thinking of buying a new car, SUV, or EV vehicle, now is the time to buy at Hyundai of Trenton at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Remember, they have over 1,400 Terra-free cars just waiting for you to test drive now. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important that for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. And certainly with a healthy lead going into the second half are the Hamilton West Hornets, a 28-point lead. 35-7 with 7:46 to go in quarter number 3. Thomas Ditta's shot was rebounded and was blocked all the way out the other way, and will go in the direction of the Hornets.
Not how you want to start the second half if you're the Spartans.
And Steinert spending nearly all of halftime in the locker room with Paul Cassino trying to get something going. And I think Hamilton West probably spent maybe 2 minutes in the locker room as Brandon Johnson probably just said, do what you're doing or go out there.
Yeah, they didn't even seem to take that long in the locker room. Most of them were still on the bench out here.
Steinert with the ball, Ditto with it outside of the paint. He is surrounded by white jerseys trying to get it back over to Shanklin. Shanklin still driving out to the corner, looking for it as Whitman on the other way, and he airmails it. Nothing going right for Steinert here. They've only gotten 7 points. The minute gone in quarter number 3, and that is completely airmailed into the Steinert padding on the other way, so the Spartans will get the ball back. 2 Hornets, just 1 point away from getting into double digits with Norian Martinez and Nicey Bradshaw. Excuse me. And right on cue, Keon Tucker is able to bank it home here on a little bit of a rebound. So he hits it up on the layup to make the lead 35, to make it a 35-7 game. Shot from way outside, in and out. But it was going to be a shooting foul that will be drawn here by Frankie Mazzella. And Keon Tucker will giveth and he will taketh. So Mazzella looking to chip back in here, down by 30. Mazzella 2 points on the night, both of them coming on free throws, and he'll miss his first one. Senior 6'4" forward, 5 for 11, coming into tonight as he misses both free throws. On his third free throw chance, puts it up, and he's able to drain that one to go 1 for 3. So Mazzella and Christian Gallardo, the only 2 Spartans with points in this game. And it's a smorgasbord of depth scoring here for Hamilton West. Pass intercepted there from Radoslavich, and coming back the other way is Shanklin. He's been kept off the score sheet. He's trying to change that with a little bit of a hook shot. It's immediately taken away there on the rebound by Bradshaw. Bradshaw on the near side, plays it back to Tucker. Tucker back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Radoslavich. He'll put up a shot just in and out of the rim. Tucker trying to chase after it. He and Whitman colliding. And the 2 threes both fighting for the rock, and will come back over with the Spartans. Whitman over to Ditta. Tommy Ditta has also been kept off of the score sheet as well. And this is just a pressing 2-way counterattack here by this Hamilton West team. They've gotten a lot of offense, but their defense has feasted a ton so far tonight, and nearly, the prime example there is Desir Williams nearly blocking that chance. Shot goes up, and that's off of the glass and in. So Frankie Mazzella continues to be on the board. He will tie himself with points with Gallardo for 5 apiece. And Radoslavich will put it up for his own. A layup there out of the sophomore. And he is officially into double digits, so now make that 3 players that could be in double digits here for this Hornets team. Did it at the midline. Will take it himself on a jump away chance, and he is able to make it. So chipping in a little bit here. Tommy Dida will be on the score sheet.
Yeah, that was good by Dida to not try to force anything. Just take what the defense giving you. They're going to give you that mid-range pull-up. Just take that.
39-12. Outside of the paint is Martinez. Martinez, 9 points on the night in that first half. We'll play it back over to Tucker. Tucker waiting for an option. Back to Radoslavich. Radoslavich at the top of the key. Will play it back to Martinez. Martinez trying to drive it in. It's loose, but collected on the other side by Bradshaw. 4 to go in quarter number 3. 39-12 your score. Bradshaw continuing. He's trying to drive the lane, spinning away, jump away. And this one's on the floor. This foul on the floor. But it's against Hamilton West. No, it's against Steinert, excuse me. And Bradshaw will go to the stripe. Plenty of action around the CVC Valley here today with Allentown and West Windsor-Plainsboro North underway. We'll get some out-of-town scores when we can with Lawrence at the Princeton Day School and West Windsor-Plainsboro South playing the only out-of-division matchup there against Manalapan. Bradshaw will make both of his free throws. And that will put him in the double-digit category. Shanklin now just trying to put himself on the sheet. And we'll get a whistle and a stoppage.
How to fix the net.
So the net came a little bit twisted up there. It's not typically dislodged like we typically see in ice hockey. Is back on the other way, looking for a layup on the other side. No dice. That was Mazzella who was off of the rim. Dida will collect the rebound. He tries to drive it over. Whitman, quick pass. Back on the other way. It's in and out there. Shanklin is not able to drain it. Bradshaw coming back strong. 3:18 to go. Radoslavich looking for the corner 3. It's just off of the rim. Rebound comes over, and a great keep there on the other way from Mazzella.
Thought we were going to die for a second.
Mazzella, big boy, 6 foot even, 185 pounds. Is that one off of the glass and back in the possession of the Hornets? Back the other way comes Hamilton West and Martinez. Martinez back to Radoslavich. Radoslavich trying to get it back over, and we're going to get a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout here as Brandon Johnson not liking what he's seeing, and he is going to take another timeout here. 41-12 your score, and finally getting into double digits are the Spartans, but they still got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But coming to Hamilton Township shortly, the original DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza. Third-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo brings back the family recipes his great-grandfather created all the way back in 1938 when they started their tomato pie. Soon to open at 147 Sloan Avenue in Hamilton Township, you'll be able to enjoy Tyler DiLorenzo's iconic tomato pie, along with their other tasty soup sandwiches and other traditional family delicacies. If you want to enjoy them now, visit their Levittown location in the Vermilion Square Shopping Center, 8919 New Falls Road, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. And be on the lookout for a new location opening soon at 147 Sloan Avenue in Hamilton Township. That's right off of Interstate 295 on exit 65A. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza is also proud to support our local high school students on and off the court and wishes them the best of luck in 2026. 2:50 to go in quarter number 3. And inbounding this will be Dazier Williams. It's really been the starting 5 who have been that incredible force here. It's not a whole lot of points off of the bench. I think only maybe 5 or 6 points off of the bench of the 41 on the board, Gus. So this starting 5 for Hamilton, they've definitely got a lot of talent. They've had a perfect execution of it here this evening.
And it's been a well-rounded attack here by the Hornets.
Good mixture of three-pointers from the corner and just your run-of-the-mill layups and just trying to go for offensive fouls. like you said, well-rounded. Big part of the reason they've been able to stun this Steinert team and trying to snap a 3-game winning streak. There's going to be a travel going against Hamilton West, and checking in for the first time in the half will be Ryan Cromwell. Finiello will start from his own end. We'll play it back over to Tommy Dida. 2:07 to go in the third quarter as Dida will come across the half court. Blocked there by Tucker. Will play it back over. Trying to find an option on the other way is Gallardo. Play it over to Dida. Dida with a fadeaway jumper, and he airmails it once again. Here comes Radoslavich, back over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw trying to come in, puts up a shot of his own. It's off the iron. Radoslavich fighting for it, and this will be a jump ball. Brendan Johnson trying to give some positive reinforcement to his team as Carell Miller will check back in. He will replace Keon Tucker. .101 to go in the third quarter. Williams back over on the other side, and a nice layup there from Bradshaw will put him in double digits. .130 to go in the third quarter. Dida plays it over to the far side. Just trying to chip in here, but Steinert does not have a whole lot of time left in this game. Finiello with the shot off of the iron, the second he shot it. Hardwick on the stretch pass. Playing it back up to Williams, try to get it back over Radoslavich. Here's a chance on the other way from Miller, and it's off of the net. And Radoslavich will pick up the loose change, and he'll pot it home with 61 to go. Dida continuing to play it back over on the other side. Trying to quarterback this play. And now he'll drive in the lane himself. The 2-2s colliding. There's Martinez trying to block him, and we'll get a whistle. It's going to be a travel going against Dida with 43 and a half to go. Quasier Williams will check back in and will replace his twin brother of Dizer Williams. Quasier Williams will come back in here. 40 to go in the third quarter. Time continuing to wind down, and Hamilton West trying to get it back up to a 30-point lead. I do have it up, but it was a 33-point lead. My apologies, and nearly made a 36-point lead from a shot from Klockner. 23 to go. Martinez blocked there by Dida. Martinez will take it all the way to the half-court line. Dida still in front of him, waiting to swipe it away. 15 to go. Martinez still looking for a lane, crosses up Dida. He'll slow the tempo once again. Has Miller open. Martinez will take it himself on the other way. It'll be a foul. So Tommy Dida will get a blocking foul by the looks of it with 4.5 to go. And Radoslavich will inbound, and looking for the quick play was Bradshaw. And that'll be a travel, and it'll be coming back the other way with 3 seconds to go. Tucker back in the game for Hamilton West. He'll replace Bradshaw, who's looking for a much-needed rest. We'll see what Steinert can do here in the final 3 seconds. Looking up for a prayer was Dida. And he sent it in and out of the air and away. 45 to 12 after 3 quarters. We'll take you into the final 8 minutes here in just a couple of moments. But first, a couple words from our sponsors, beginning with the Hamilton Township Division of Health, who offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccination for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. And there's been plenty of action so far in this game tonight. And don't forget, if you miss any of tonight's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. We're in the final 8 minutes of the fourth quarter, and a big 33-point lead here for Hamilton West. Feniello trying to drive in to chip back into that lead. It's off the back of the iron, and just putting a little too much power on some of these shots has been Steinert. Crashing players all over the place as Cromwell coming up for it, and he will get a foul. Dazier Williams will draw the foul. Will commit the foul, excuse me. It was Cromwell who will draw it. McKay Bradshaw and Luke Radoslavich right now leading in the point category, as Keon Tucker will check back in to replace the 4 of Carell Miller. Brennan Johnson giving some words of encouragement to Miller. And the second free throw shot, no good. Both free throw shots, no good for the Spartans. 45-12 your score. 7:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Bradshaw all the way around the world. And it's not going to count as a basket, and Brandon Johnson is beside himself.
That's tough.
That was a great shot. That would have been an and one if the foul was called on him. But still, you're up by 33, so it's not as close as it could be. You could be like the Bills the other night on a controversial interception call, so in a very close game, in a playoff game like that. But the only thing on the line right now is pride, and Hamilton West certainly has the lion's share of that. An airmail from the corner from Feniello will be no good. 7:04 to go in the quarter. Hamilton West well on their way to ending this 3-game skid here, trying to extend their winning streak. Bradshaw not able to get it around the world that time, and this will be going back in possession of Steinert. Still, Nakai Bradshaw has had a whale of a game so far. Feniello in a jump ball situation with Dazier Williams, and this will go back in possession of Steinert. Bradshaw will play it in. Takes it across the half-court line. Plays it to Radoslavich. Luke Radoslavich trying to play it back over to Bradshaw, and he'll do so. Right, that's to Martinez. Martinez spins away. No crashing Gallardo. Martinez will drive the lane himself, takes it over. It's partially blocked. And it's taken back the other way. Feniello looking for it all alone in front, and able to draw the foul. That was Dominic Stilano. Stilitano, who's in here for the first time tonight, will go to the stripe. So the freshman of Stilitano will go to the free throw line. He'll hit one off of the back rim for his first. Stilitano, the 6'1" guard. Second chance on the way, and not able to get it home, so he's 0 for 2 in the free throws. Bradshaw continuing to hold serve, gets it back over to Tucker, and Tucker will pick and roll with Martinez. Martinez back over on the other side. Over with Bradshaw, he'll put up a shot off the rim in the back glass. Collected there by Tucker. Rebound is no good, and that'll be a foul. So it'll be a hold going against Ryan Cromwell. And Johnson will have a discussion with his players on the court here with 5:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Don't forget, if you miss any of tonight's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentoni, as that first shot from Tucker is off of the board. Checking in will be Anthony Prodissimo, excuse me. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week is the Trentonian. Tucker's second free throw shot is good to make it a 46-12 game. Feniello inside the paint, now gets it outside, looking for a three-pointer. It's just not able to drill it home. Wow, Mason Corby got it about 95% of the way down, but wasn't able to spin it out. Prodosimo just trying to find a friendly body, and it's out the other way.
It's probably the farthest I ever seen the ball go down in the hole and still didn't go in the basket.
We've seen that a couple of different times here tonight. We've seen a couple of different times around the CVC. You see that a lot at Trenton Central, where it goes about 95% of the way down and says, nope, I don't feel like going in. Prodosimo replacing Dida on the court, trying to play it back over to Stilatano, and Stilatano is fouled. So Tucker will get his fourth foul of the night, and we'll see if Johnson will take him off here, and he indeed will, as Quasier Williams will go back on the hardwood with 5:13 to go. Feniello back to Stilatano. Stilatano waiting for an option, back to Corby. Corby looking to get a little bit of bench points here for the Steiner program, back to Feniello. Feniello trying to play it in a 1-on-2, and it's back over to Feniello on that pass from Prodosimo. Back to Corby, puts up a prayer from outside the paint, it's no good. I don't think Steinert has been able to hit a three-pointer in this game just yet. They have one, I think. I think a three-pointer from Frankie Mazzella, but other than that, they have been non-successful in the shots from outside of the paint. Bradshaw looks for a tray of his own, no dice. Rebound off the back end. Radoslavich for the third opportunity, and he'll be fouled. So Nico Feniello will draw the foul, and Radoslavich will go to the stripe once again with under 5 to go. First shot is good for the sophomore.
And with that point right there, it makes it a 35-point game. We should be getting a running clock here from now on.
Let's see if Radoslavich will be 2 for 2, and he is. I believe 16 points on the night for Luke Radoslavich. He has been on fire. We'll see. Have to see if he is our player of the game. Later on tonight, that interview will be on the WBCB Instagram. 4:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Continuing to try to press here is Corby and the Spartans. Feniello trying to get around Williams, puts up a shot off the back end. Rebound comes back over. It's loose. Trying to get it there is Prodosimo. And we're going to get a jump ball. Jacob Johnson and Chase Whitman will check back in. Somebody should correct the NJHighSchoolSports.com website, because it lists Jacob Johnson as 22 and Nico Feniello as 20. That is actually inverted. So if somebody could potentially change that, that would be awesome. Of course, as a broadcaster, you and I, Gus, we love numbers in particular to be very accurate. Stats.
Very accurate, yeah.
Stats are a little bit secondary, but numbers absolutely are accurate. He's trying to drive a 2 was the 2 of Norian Martinez, especially in a lot of depth player game like this here for Hamilton West. Is trying to play it up. Rebound collected there by the 5 of Nikkei Bradshaw, and he'll get it home for a 50-burger on the board. But especially in a game with a lot of moving parts like this, you want to recognize greatness. This is a really great game here for Hamilton West, and Steiner just trying to get it past 20 points. They've not been able to get anything. Whitman at the left wing, plays it up over on the other side of Prodosimo. Prodosimo to Stilatano. Stilatano to Corby with a shot from the other way, up into the air and not in. Looking for another chance on the other side was Stilatano, and he's able to bank it home, and a timeout will be called here. So Hamilton West will take Another timeout here with 2:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Today's game is brought to you as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. Mercer County Prosecutor Janetta Maybury wishes everyone a happy, healthy, and safe new year. To find out more about programs and services offered by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, such as Arrive Together, Operation Helping Hand, and the Blue Envelope Program, visit us at www.mercercountyprosecutor.com. And once again, today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our student athletes the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you as this message is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. 2:20 to go in the fourth quarter, a 50-14 game with Hamilton West fully in the driver's seat. That three-game skid looking more likely and likely with how the clock is running, looking for it down the other way. Third opportunity, no dice. That was a chance there from Jair Sanchez Medina, who's coming in off of the bench. 2 minutes gone, clock continuing to run. Daylight quickly burning out here. It's a Steinert crowd looking to see the Spartans try to push referee. And checking in will be Elijah Henriquez. That draws the Hamilton West faithful up and out of their seats with Henriquez checking in for the final 125. This is a foul going against Hamilton West, so Jacob Johnson will go to the stripe. And now we're going to get another timeout here called. Coming to Hamilton Township soon, the original DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza. Third-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo brings back the family recipes his great-grandfather created in 1938 when they started their tomato pie. Soon to open at 147 Sloan Avenue in Hamilton Township, you'll be able to enjoy Tyler DiLorenzo's iconic Trenton tomato pie along with their other tasty soups, salads, and soup sandwiches, and other traditional family delicacies. If you want to enjoy them now, visit their Levittown location in the Vermilion Square Shopping Center, 8919 New Falls Road, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner, and look for our new location opening soon at 147 Sloan Avenue in Hamilton Township. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza is also proud to support our local high school students on and off the court and wishes them the best of luck. So Johnson will go to the stripe with 1:19 to go. Johnson's first shot will go off of the back end. Brandon Johnson emptying his bench here for the final 1:19 of this game and a full-scale effort all the way around. Gus, it's going to be very hard to try and pick a certain player of the game as Ryan Celo, who will check in. He'll draw a penalty.
You could have multiple different Hamilton West players right now.
Right now, my mind is between Nakai Bradshaw and Luke Radoslavich.
I like what I saw from Radoslavich this week. Definitely did not say that right.
Hamilton West bench looking for some points there, and a good layup there from the 14 of Khalil Hardwick. 48 seconds to go in quarter number 4. Trying to make quick work here is Prodosimo. Whitman all the way from the corner, in and out once again. Johnson on the follow-up chance is blocked, and that will likely do it here. With 33 to go, we'll see if we get one more play. We'll probably just end things off with a couple of free throws. And Steinert's going to call one more timeout here. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all, new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles, and Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet of service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center, Haldeman Ford. Here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. And 2026 is here, and just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder baseball, big league futures, major league fun. So final seconds will tick off here. Able to make both free throws was Hamilton West. This will come back the other way and right just about into your lap, Gus, nearly into the laptop.
I thought I was going to die there.
12 seconds to go. And Dominic Silitano will wait for one final chance here. Final seconds will tick away. Stilatano will have the last word, trying to play it back over to Johnson. Stilatano with the final shot in the game, way wide right. That's been kind of the way this game has been all night long, and that will do it for tonight's contest. 52-16, your final score. It's the Hamilton West Hornets stinging the ever-loving crud out of the Steinert High School Spartans. A full-on multi-bench effort here for Hamilton West as they are able to get the job done in droves. As Gus, your final thoughts here before we'll go into our break.
Yeah, just an absolute dominant performance here by the Hamilton West Hornets, and really good job to get back on track.
So we'll take a brief timeout before we'll get into our post-game show. But your final score here from Steinert High School, 52-16. We'll be back here in just a couple of moments for the post-game show here on the WBCB Sports Network. I'm going to go see how the final performance.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
And we are back here at Steinert High School. A big 52-16 win here for the Hamilton West Hornets over their crosstown rivals of the Steinert Spartans. And into our post-game show here, Gus, a full court effort all the way around by this Hamilton West program.
Yeah, it was a good performance tonight.
Definitely was a great performance. The top two scorers, Nakai Bradshaw and Luke Radoslavich, accounting for nearly half of the points alone by that duo for Hamilton West. But a lot of great players from either side. Keon Tucker, both the Williams twins of Quazier and Dizier, Carell Miller, and plenty of other guys here on the Keon Tucker as well accounted for some scoring. But that will do it here from Steiner. Congratulations once again to Hamilton West for getting the job done here today. And before we get underway, we'd like to thank tonight's sponsors once again. Kessel Dermatology, the Capital Health System, Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, New Jersey Education Association, Soul Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Trentonia and the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, D. Lorenzo's Pizza, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Haldeman Ford, and the Hamilton Township Education Association, and the Trenton Thunder. That'll do it here from Steinert High School. Thank you once again for tuning into tonight's coverage of Colonial Valley Conference boys basketball from Hamilton Township, New Jersey. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Gus the Bus Barber, our videographer, Ava Fife, and for everybody at the WBCB Sports Network that makes this engine run, my name is Trey Wright. 52-16, your final here from Steinert.